Hi everyone! About 5 years ago, I was having a very strict clear out and practically declaring war on the stuff in my room. I had very strict guidelines for this clear out. If I were to move out of the house, would I take these items with me? If the answer was no, they had to go. Now this was fine for the stuff in my room, but there was another category of things too that I hadn't really thought about. Mementos. Obviously some of these things like ticket stubs and birthday cards and even an envelope that somebody had drawn weren't really likely to go with me if I were ever to move, but at the same time I didn't want to get rid of them right away. They had some really awesome memories and I wanted to do something nice with them. So this is how the wall came to exist. You may be thinking to yourself, what's the wall? Well, before it was a modern art piece, it was just a partition between my room and another room. But then it became something more. I created a new rule. Anything sentimental, stick it to the wall. And although I'm no interior designer, it started to look really good. My friends and my family knew about the wall and thought it was a bit silly that I was doing that stuff. But at the same time, I noticed whenever they came into my room, they'd be looking for new items on the wall and thinking about the stories that they sparked. So it couldn't have really been that silly after all. I kept adding things to the wall for a couple of years until one day the poster that I'd been sticking everything to fell down with an almighty crash because it couldn't bear the weight any longer. If you've ever had a poster fall on you in the middle of the night, you'll know how scary it is. And in the morning, my wall just didn't look the same, and even though I tried to put everything back up again, it just didn't feel right. So that sadly was the end of the wall. So there you have it, that's the nearest I've ever came to creating modern art. So what about you? Do you have any strange decorating techniques in your house or any weird features? I'd love to hear about them, leave me a comment and we can have a chat. Thanks very much everybody. Cheerio!